Well, James, Nico can't score his goals if you don't make those saves. So how big a day, how special a day for you as well?
Yeah, they're obviously big saves in the moment because it was quite early on, and but I can't really remember them because it was quite quick. And I'm just here to play my part in it. And then Nick scored 2 brilliant from him.
Is there any better feeling than this? See your City fans, all your teammates there. You've done it, you've won it, and it probably hasn't been the easiest season for you, so to have this moment must be extra special.
Yeah, this moment means a lot to me to obviously win. 4 or 5 years ago I was 3rd choice, 4th choice when they beat Spurs, and I always imagined that I'd win it one day. And yeah, this is an incredibly good feeling because all my family, my friends are all here, and yeah, it's a long way from North West Cumbria, so we had to win.
Go on, how many here then? Who's here?
Bo, Dan.
Oh, you're gonna know? We don't know.
Oh, you said how many? All in about probably 25 all in.
Wow.
And my younger coaches at Hadders coming up through the academy here. So yeah, it's an amazing feeling.
Shows right that how many people have been on the journey. When a guy makes it, achieves what you've achieved, it's never just one person.
No, and the people that are here have been with me throughout it. So yeah, it's incredible. And my mum and dad at home are looking after my nephew. So yeah, it's amazing.
Mean a lot that the manager picked you today and backed you for this cup run?
Yeah, it means a lot to have his faith, and it's a testament to I believe myself through how I've acted in training and how I've acted when I've been brought into the cup games. And yeah, like I said last time, every time I play, I just give it my best shot and try and win.
Have you had to show a lot of resilience this season? I guess a lesser keeper, a lesser character. You know, things change at the start of the season, another keeper comes in, you could have gone into your shell, you haven't.
Yeah, I'll make no illusions, it hasn't been easy at all. It's been really, really tough at times, but I've got an incredible set of people around me, and the lads are brilliant, the coaches are brilliant. So yeah, it more shows how good the people are around me than because they've kept me going and give me little goals, and yeah, it's down to them.
Well done, brilliant, go and enjoy it.
Cheers, Martin.
Come on, Riley, cup final. You've seen your heroes have these moments, your Gundogan's, Rodri's, Aguero's. What's it like to have your own?
Yeah, unbelievable feeling. I mean, to win a final, obviously to beat this team, we know how good they are. And now we need to build on it, it'll give us good momentum. And buzzing with today.
Yeah, and from a family of City fans, came through the City Academy, that make it all the more extraordinary. I mean, you must be stood here now thinking, has this really happened to me?
Yeah, a bit of disbelief, seeing all the fans cheering like that when I scored them goals. Really a good feeling, and a great weekend, a great birthday weekend.
Yeah, like I said, you are from a family of City fans. Who's here today? Who's enjoying it with you? That's been on the journey?
My whole family came down today, they're all in the stand, and I know they'll be buzzing, and can't wait to celebrate with them.
They definitely will be. You just have that knack, even though you're actually playing left back today, of arriving in the box at the right time. When did that develop in your game?
I think since I was a kid, I always played in midfield. I was always arriving in the box and scoring goals. And to bring it into the senior level and at the highest level, I mean, it's good for me. It adds goals to my game, and great feeling.
Looking forward now to walking up those steps and picking up that trophy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Well done.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.
He isn't as good as Kepa, and it has come back and backfired big time. Now you could turn around and say, well, Trafford's not your number one either.
Well, that's a very valid point to come back at you on.
We didn't even get tested, so we got one really good
save in the first.
Three really good saves. After that, he hardly had to touch the ball. It was easy for him.
Yeah, but
I just don't think it was it's the right. That's not me being wise after the event. I said it before the game.
No, I think you're right. When you asked me the question about goalkeepers at the start, Trafford was brought in as a number one. He was ready. It's just that Donnarumma became on the market. Raya, and the difference between Raya and Kepa, he's so big. So in a big game, you're thinking, you've got to go with Raya. Look, we can talk about it after, like Jamie says, but ultimately we're talking about it because it cost Arsenal the game. And that is the moment to talk about in football all the time. If he had a worldie, wouldn't we talking about it now? Yeah. We were giving him praise. Unfortunately, that is the case.
Well, the gamble didn't work. It didn't pay off. Like Trafford, obviously, he's done well because that save was a great save at the start. I think it was the fashion of the mistake. What makes you that's the number two. That's a mistake from a number 2. It was something you wouldn't see a number 1 goalkeeper make, and it's unfortunate because it's a turning point. I think if we don't concede that goal, we get the subs on, we might get into the game a bit.
Just watching Pep Guardiola just right behind us a moment, but just watching the City players here with the City fans, shouldn't actually forget either that this is a refreshed, rejuvenated, newish Manchester City squad. So whilst we may have in the build-up talked about, 15 major trophies under Guardiola and so on and so forth, for a lot of these players, this is a new experience, actually.
Yeah, exactly that. And it's the fact of when Pep goes in January, he knows he needs some quality. He brought in Semenyo, he brought in Gueye, who couldn't feature tonight, and they look like he steadied the ship a bit, and then a couple of results have not gone their way. Everyone's saying that he did a whole new rebuild. It's not about a whole new rebuild for me. It's more just tweaking certain situations. Man City, when they can control the game, they're perfect. Where they've struggled at times is when in midfield they need that little bit more energy. Jamie's perfectly right when he talks about Shirky. Off the ball, Shirky won't give you what some of the other players can give you, but on the ball, it gives you just that impetus to go forward with that quality. And these players are still young, they've only got time now, and this team will only get better. They've fallen short of their standards, of what we all expect of Man City. That's because Arsenal have been so good, and they've found ways to win games. The difference is now is what Man City can do going forward.
Arsenal today had nobody really to get their foot on the ball and make them play. Havertz is not that player. He's not the sort of player like an Odegaard or an Eze in midfield. Saka's off the ball at the moment. You're not going to see him running beyond anyone. Trossard wants to come into pockets. I think Kusanov did a great job defensively against Arsenal.
Zubimendi, we know our quality he's got. Even he couldn't get going today,
James. It's a lot to ask for him, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this guy. I love this fella, this maestro here.
Let's talk to Bernardo Silva, who has joined us. There are some
you can
talk some more. That felt like a very complete performance, I have to say, about the first 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, for sure. As you said, the first 15 minutes, it felt difficult. They were able to create the big chance where James Trafford was amazing for us. I think especially the second half, the way we started the second half, we tried to go for them a bit more. We felt that they also lost a bit of energy, and when we felt that, we had to go even more for them. And Nico O'Reilly is really good in arriving in the box in those moments. We were lucky enough to score the first one, and then when we're on top, we're always a team that can find well the spaces. Yes. So it was really good for us, a very good performance.
When we were watching it up in the box before coming down, we said in that second half, the guy said, you can feel that you've got them really, they can't get out. Are you saying that to each other on the pitch? Do you feel that you've got them?
Yeah, for sure. In a final, both teams are going to have momentums. I think Arsenal's momentum was the first 10 to 15 minutes. And in those moments you try to fight together to make it as short as possible, and when you feel the momentum you have to make it as large as possible and really go for them. That's what we try to do with Jeremy and Semenyo on both wings. We have the firepower to go for them as well, with Nico O'Reilly arriving at the box, Shirky with the magic to find the small spaces. And today I think we were really good.
Can I ask about you though, how consistent you have been, whether you're playing on the left, the right or midfield? There's been talk about Man City not having the energy, but you've always stepped up no matter what system Man City play.
Well, I try to help the team as much as possible. I know exactly the way the manager wants to play. I know the standards that this club demands, and I always try my best. I'm really happy and proud of the boys, because beating this team is not easy. They're a fantastic side.
You know what, I saw that you seem to have the 4 up front, the 2 in the midfield, yourself and Rodri, and then the back 4. Was that a ploy of your guys to put them under pressure, let them lock long and get the ball back and attack us again?
I think with the players that we had today on the pitch, our job, mine and Rodri in the back 4, was just to give as much stability as possible to the team. So we wanted to stay stable, stay compact, not make stupid mistakes, and then let them bring the game to us, because with the quality, with the magic that they have, they could do that. That's what they did, and I think overall it was a very good performance.
We're going to get into trouble because you need it for the celebrations. Very quickly, a lot of new players in this squad. What do you think it means to them? You've had all the experience of the trophies, but now they're coming up behind you and following on.
For sure, to get the first trophy, it releases a bit the pressure. it also makes you feel well, and you want to repeat that feeling. So it's really good for the young guys.
Go on, otherwise we're going to get into trouble.
My friend.
Congratulations, well done. What were you going to ask?
Well, I was going to ask him, I was going to take it forward and say, what does this do now for the title race? Because there's obviously 9 points in it. They've got a game in hand, and they've also got to play Arsenal at the Etihad. What would that do? Does it change anything? Does it maybe leave Arsenal with a bit of scar tissue? And does it feel more beating them? Now, he's not here to answer that question.
Know what I'm hoping, Jay,
I will tell you what I think.
Yeah, but
I think if we take it back to last year when Liverpool lost here against Newcastle, there was 12 points in it, and that's a massive buffer. And the other teams didn't have a game in hand. For Arsenal, I think right now, the doubts, the negativity, this changes the whole complexion of this title race. And I'm not saying it makes Manchester City completely back in it, but it gives them a massive opportunity when they play in April.
Well, I think you make great points there, James. But this is for the guys to come out and play this poorly, especially like you heard him say it there himself. After 15 minutes, they felt quite comfortable in it. For them to come out and play quite poorly in a game of this magnitude for Arsenal, people will probably ask questions, but Arsenal's project is about trying to win that league. So this might be the catalyst to make them understand, listen, we can't do this. We're not going to be playing with Kepa in goal. Back. Odegaard might be back. So it's a different team that's going to be going out there. But what's got to happen is the mentality's got to be a lot better than it was today in the way we start. We can't do 15 minutes and then clock off simply because we can't break them down.
Still got an awful lot to get through this evening here at Wembley. We'll talk the title race a little bit more. Some more of the Manchester City players who have won this cup will join us, and we will hear